The creation of 1,000 forests is one acorn. Who said that?
Say it one more time.
The creation of 1,000 forests is one acorn.
I am going to go with Walt Whitman.
Close. Ralph Waldo Emerson. AKA my ex.
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. This actually does feel crazy.
I know.
But we're back, and it's
I feel
awesome.
good. I feel like I have nuts in my teeth. Do I? Okay, well, not that kind. Do I?
Oh, no.
Lizzo?
Lizzo's losing leaves.
Oh, shit.
Lizzo's losing leaves.
Lizzo's losing life is what's happening.
We have to water. Oh, yeah.
Damn. Lizzo, baby girl.
Oh, my God. Actually, it's really bad. Do you see all that?
Yeah. Okay.
Holy shit.
Well, have we watered her once?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
I was gone for a long time and people didn't notice.
Okay, wait here. I'm going to go get water.
Okay, I'm going to talk then. We're back, everybody. I'm back. I was away for 2.5 weeks. So we tricked you. We backlogged episodes. No, it was, I just got back from Canada. And let me tell you, that was crazy. And let me tell you, my life is kind of crazy. No, I did so many things. I can tell you all about it. I feel, oh, there you go. I'm just talking about my Canada trip and where I was. So
you keep going.
I went for some press for the new Davy and Jonesy series that's out now on Amazon and Hulu, which was fun. So we did some press there. That was my first time working with. Did a stylist type of vibe. Felt cool. Went to Comic-Con. I went to Comic-Con, by the way. Did we ever talk about that?
No.
I went to Comic-Con and I saw furries in real life. And it was crazy. And I met...
Wait, question.
What's up?
When you say that, you saw furries in real life.
Yeah.
I'm under the impression that furries refers to, like it's strictly sexual. Is that the case? Why are you yawning?
Because that shocked me.
Is that the case?
I don't want to offend any communities here. You know that.
Okay.
I'm not about that life.
So you just don't know.
But do I think a lot of furries?
I thought that's what that meant.
No.
I thought what furry meant was you dress up and you partake in sexual activity.
No,
okay.
that is not correct.
So I was wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Furries, they dress up like animals or like cartoon animals. I don't even think it's animals. I think you could be a beast. It's like a persona.
Yeah, like a wolf.
Listen, I'm really just talking.
Yeah.
I'm really making this up and I know people are going to come for me. But regardless, what I'm talking about is the cartoon, specifically like dog, wolf mix. And they're mascots. That's the furry I'm talking about.
I see.
But I worked with a furry and...
In costume?
No.
Oh.
So one of my jobs was a furry in their spare time.
Yeah.
And they were a hard advocate about how it is not, in fact, sexual. And I said, well, I don't know if I believe you. I didn't say that.
You said that to them.
No, I didn't. But I think that there is a lot of sexual stuff between it.
What else goes down at Comic-Con?
So it's actually fun. It's just like people that are huge fans of things. Like they had the new Naruto cast, and I met them, and that was cool. And then
is there a live action?
Yeah, it's a new Netflix one.
Whoa!
And then I really was there just for my time, and then I left. But it was cool. It was like it was fun. And then we did a premiere, and then you and Michael came down. Up. I always say come down.
It's not, you got to be specific about direction here. Okay?
I thought saying they come down. This is truly how I think. Just you come, when they came down, it just means like anybody came anywhere.
No.
So everyone's always been like, oh yeah, then they came west.
No, it's direction, but it is direction based.
See, so then you came left or you came right?
No, we're not going, like, if we go to LA, we're not going up to LA. So
what do you say?
I'd say we're either going, I would just say we're going to LA. Oh yeah, I went over there.
Yeah, I went down to LA. No, you say that. Tell me I'm right. You say, oh yeah, we came down to LA. We went
down because it's down. It is down from New York.
And you came up to Canada?
Exactly. You came up to Canada.
Whatever. Tomato, fuck you. So then then we had the premiere and we let it fucking loose. We partied that one night.
Oh yeah.
That was fun with my friends, and the boys met all my friends, my Canadian friends, and
I was dancing.
Oh yeah. We met some of you guys out there, and I was loving it. It was really fun. It was like so snowy too, so you got to experience like a snowy not winter.
Yeah, it was in the end of March.
Insanely snowy.
More snow than I'd seen here this winter.
This whole winter.
For sure.
Like we were like
how
getting
comfortable this seat is.
I know, it's awesome. We were getting into Ubers and like it was a snow day. There was no one on the street. Like it was just crazy. And then we went like to a club and it was really fun. Mm-hmm. And then what else did we do? We hung out with Mitch, and you got to see a bit of Toronto, but it was honestly too snowy to even see.
It was cold.
Yeah, it was really just cold and uncomfortable to be outside.
We did go to this really interesting thing called Othership, which there's definitely multiple things like this. It's very trendy. It's very in.
But I'm about that. I'm not above anything.
They describe it as an immersive sauna. Which it is.
Yeah.
And basically you go and there are different classes or versions of what you can sign up for, but it's always like a 2-ish hour session. Mm-hmm. And they have one called Free Flow where you just go and you do your thing. They have guided classes where they talk to you about
like it's like a therapy
friendship
session.
And
relationships
life and stuff.
And yeah.
And then there's the one that we went to, which was called
Party?
No, Social.
Yes. The Social.
Which instead of being super zen, they're playing like K-Tronada and stuff like that. And you can talk and hang out in the sauna, but this sauna that they have
you're like in the sauna like, I'm to the sun of the times.
No, they were playing that.
What were they playing? They're playing.
It was like K-Tronada. It was like
open water, just what you want.
No, they were playing like
that's K-Tronada.
Is it?
Yes.
What song is that?
Don't let me down.
Okay, I don't know the song.
Come on.
Anyway, it's more. It's got like 4 on the floor. It's got a good beat. They're playing that sort of stuff. You can talk to people.
People
in the sauna.
Are there to fuck.
No.
Yes, they are. Yes, there are. There are people there to fuck other. There's couples there ready to swing. There are people, horny people, or single people.
Disagree.
I agree. And it's great. I will absolutely be going back. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it is a space. You're in your bikini, you're sweating,
Well, let me keep going because it's not just a sauna. Okay. It's not just a sauna.
Also, I thought about it when I took a shower. There was this couple smiling at me.
Oh,
yes.
Well, they could have.
No, but it was like they were like really. It could have been just like yoga people. You know how yoga people are just like really nice, and I'm like being meaner. They were like smiling at me.
That makes me think of. Have you seen Hereditary?
Yeah.
You know when all of the what?
It's just hot.
When the girl notices all of the people kind of just like looking at her, like staring at her, and they like wave and stuff because they know that. They know who she is or what she's supposed to be. It makes me think of that.
I know.
So anyway, you go for 2 hours to this sauna spa experience. And the one that we went to, the social, there were like 3 or 4 people that work there that are guides walking around helping you to understand what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it. And I can't remember the guy's name. And it's actually making me really...
Brandon?
No, it's really making me upset because
Bruce?
He did such a good job of remembering our names.
I know. But
and he was like...
Do you think now, 2 weeks later, do you think...
I bet he would. That guy was so zen out.
Oh, he was in.
I bet he remembers our names.
He was present. I don't think I've ever met a present person. He was there with me.
Anyway, 15 minutes in the sauna, followed by a quick rinse off, and then 2 minutes in an ice bath. And
like
the ice
bath, Wim Hof, motherfucking Hof.
Yes. The water was, for my American folks, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. And for everybody else in the world, it was 1 degree Celsius is where they kept it. He said between 1 and 4. But when they come and dump the ice in, it's 1 degree.
Really?
It's cold.
I know, but I was like, I don't know why I'm like,
it's cold.
I'm like, it was like negative 40 in Celsius.
So ice.
Anyways, I don't understand what any of that means, but
so
it was really cold. It was ice water.
Cold. And we got in, and I've done like the cold stuff before, but this was a totally different level. It was insane. And then you get out of the water.
So you're
after
in there,
the 2 minutes.
And this was my very first time doing anything like that. And the first time I was with Kyle, my best friend's Brian, Sam, and the first, like, your body wants to I put my knees in and I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm out. Like, I couldn't even I was like, I'm done. No. I'm not. I was like, I'm the worst. I have nothing to prove to anyone, which is like what a skill, but also that like makes me sometimes I'm either I have nothing to prove to anyone or I'm the most competitive person in the world and I need to win everything. There's no in between. So then but I did go in and it's hard. Like you are like everything in you wants to get out, everything in you. And then I had to do like,
but you stay in.
I stayed in because that girl helped me through where she ran like, again, this place is like unreal, but it is a cult.
What
do you mean? They wore these little hats. Wore these hats.
The hats have a purpose.
Connory, find the hat. It is. Yes, I know. You dip them and then they cool you off.
You're supposed to wear it.
I walk in there and I go,
It's not just them wearing it.
I'm part of the cult. I'm not saying it's whatever. I'm part of the cult. I like it. I love it. I would go every day if I could. So, and then of course she's like beating a drum. You know what I mean? Like it's like little white woman. And she's like beating the drum and she's like, breathe. Okay. Who are you? And who could you become?
While you're in freezing cold water.
And I'm like I'm like wanting to run out, but it helped. I was like actually holding on to her as if she was like the voice of God, and she's like, you are stronger than you could ever imagine.
Yep.
And I'm like,
but then, what did we do? We did that shit for not 4 hours. We did that shit 4 times.
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
And then you get out and then you're shaking. You get out and you're shaking.
And it's not even a shiver. It's not even a shiver.
And then fucking Brian comes over. Another guy works there.
What's his name? I'll remember it.
And he does this little like bell or something. It's like ding. And it like vibrates your ears.
Oh yeah. It's one of those.
If I was so vulnerable, I'm in a bikini, whatever, like, so relaxed. Like, this is not a place that you're like flexing your abs. I am relaxed. I am literally almost crying. Like, in the sauna is so hot, you're almost crying. The water's so cold, you're almost crying. And I'm just like, I am strong. I am better than I thought I was. I am, Yeah. And I'm into, third eye. Here it is. And I was like, wow, imagine I get recognized here. This would be like the most vulnerable thing ever. Like there's no chance. Because it's all like rich, whatever, like business people that are like into health and wellness. Turn the corner. I love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
My hair's like slicked back.
Yep.
I'm like,
thanks. You just got out of the ice.
Oh.
You had just gotten out of the ice.
He was such a sweet guy, but maybe the worst place to get recognized.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, me in the sauna rolls, and I'm just like this.
You also didn't do
I
well.
look like that like Star Wars whatever monster.
You also didn't do very well in the sauna as far as like maintaining.
I don't do well in anything.
And
if I'm uncomfortable, everyone's knowing.
Enduring the heat.
Fuck all that. I want to be comfortable all the time. But then I did it.
Yeah.
Come on.
You did it. I'm just saying you were also like, we got in there for like 5 minutes.
I was like, and I paid to do this. Oh, shut up. It was hot.
I know, but that's the point. You're supposed to sit there and relax and enjoy it.
I was going to pass out.
No, you would have been fine. And you were fine.
Keep going. Keep talking.
Anyway, okay. So other ship, I was thinking because I've been looking for a cold bath sauna type of place, and New York doesn't, I mean, there's bathhouse. I don't even know if that's any good. Just
You've never
expensive.
been? Have you been?
Oh, the other thing.
I've never been.
Other ship, for the 2 hours that we were there, $40.
Great. Canadian.
40 Canadian.
Yeah. It was unreal, you guys.
That's like $10 US.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah. And they're bringing one to New York, opening in Flatiron in June.
I'm
will
getting
see
a
me
membership
there every damn weekend.
And don't think because I called it a cult and because I said all those things that I am not going to go, and I am absolutely going to try and get sponsored. And I love it.
I love it.
Do you know what I'm drinking?
Dandelion tea.
It's dandelion root. It's not even considered tea.
Dandelion root.
And can someone Google this for me?
What do you mean it's not considered tea?
What do you mean it's not considered tea?
That didn't sound like that.
What do you mean it's not
How is that
considered
not tea? That's a tea bag.
I don't think tea is just whatever in a bag is considered tea.
So what? It's dandelion root juice that's hot?
It's not juice.
Then what is
It's
it?
Dandelion root, period.
Okay, but it's the dandelion root.
Yeah.
And then what is making, that's the stuff that's in the little bag in there.
Yeah. And then you put it with water.
Yes. So then what does that become? The dandelion root mixed with water becomes, is it a tea? Is it a juice?
A hot drink.
It's a tea.
I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it.
It's got to be a tea. Wait.
Do you know why I'm drinking it?
Why? Because there were 2 earthquakes in New York City today?
Oh. Guys, there were we survived 2 earthquakes today.
2 earthquakes in New York. Oh, how awesome would it have been if we were recording? Man, I would have loved that. Whatever.
That'd have been viral nation.
Yeah, 2 earthquakes, which as someone who moved here from LA, I knew what it was right away. I wasn't freaking out. I actually didn't. When it first hit, I thought, oh, there's just like a huge truck rolling by and it's like shaking the building. But then the shake...
Or the subway. It felt like a subway underneath.
Then the shake really started shaking.
Yeah.
And then it really started shaking.
Yeah.
And it was an earthquake.
It was. It was I've survived 2 earthquakes. I survived. I've felt 2 earthquakes in my life, and I've like not in LA. One was in the town whatever town?
Yeah.
Fucking place I lived in pre-Toronto. Mm-hmm. And guys, I think I've told this. Tell me if I have.
I don't know.
So I think I have. It's where I was at home, 9th grade, come home from school, And I have about an hour before my parents get home. So this is when I really go off and do all my crazy shit. And I go, okay, I'm going to record a cover.
You've told us.
Yes, I have. So that's the
But
story.
it happened while you were recording the cover.
Yes, the earthquake happened when I was in grade 9.
While
I was recording, singing Sunday Morning by Maroon 5 in basketball shorts and my uniform t-shirt.
God, I would love to see that video.
And I had a side pony. And then here we are again. You and I were just talking. And all of a sudden, it was like, it happened for so long that we like recognized that it was happening. And we were like, we're in an earthquake right now.
Yeah, there's an earthquake happening.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we kissed and we're like, what if the world ends? And I said, I don't care. Let's just be together then.
I don't remember it going like that. I remember being like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It happened. I hope Manhattan's good and those big buildings that they build for billionaires to live in
And then you
are
said, I'll think about it.
still structurally sound. They actually build those buildings to withstand wind and earthquakes, I'm pretty sure. Maybe they don't actually. I don't know. Okay.
Don't know. Don't care.
Here's what I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know what your understanding of how an earthquake happens and works is.
Okay.
So let me hear it.
So
because I don't really know. I do know kind of.
Where I was, we were on the rocky parts of Canada. There's some kind of plain. It's like a rocky, like there's basically Sudbury, all those places are like full on, we're on rock. Muskoka, all those things. Place where I am, end of the rock. So that was actually the rocks moving. Okay.
Okay.
This today would happen. It's like when your house is heating up when it's winter.
Yeah.
It needs to expand, right? And the heat does that. So then it makes those creaky noises. So it expands. So it just needed some room. So the earth just kind of, it's
warming up.
It's moving parts. It's moving parts.
Okay.
So that's how an earthquake is.
Earthquake. That's how an earthquake is.
What do you think?
Well, I know I've always heard it's a tale as old as time.
As old as time.
Tectonic plates.
Tectonic plates.
Tectonic
plates. Masturbate. Turn it into an earthquake.
Which I don't quite understand still, but I've always been told that an earthquake is when the tectonic plates
that's what I said. Moving.
When they
things
shift
are moving
underneath, they're like in the earth.
Yes.
And they shift underneath for a second, which causes a. And then,
good God,
what happens after that is buildings like ours rattle
and shake.
They rattle and shake, and then we get spooked for a second, and then we're good to go after that.
And then I was in a meeting just an hour ago.
Oh, there was 2. Yeah.
And then it happened again. But it was so low. Like I didn't even want to bring it up. Like it was just happening. And I was like, I'm not gonna.
I would be down for another one to happen today.
Stop. I don't.
It would be okay.
We
Just
were
if
all
another
sitting on
little
Michael's
shake
bed earlier after that. And then you were like bouncing your leg. And then Michael and I were like, it's happening again. And you were just bouncing your leg.
I'd be okay with it.
Can you get the laptop out?
Oh, you want to order cava?
I do.
Okay.
We're ordering dinner, everyone. We're ordering cava. We love cava. And this is not sponsored, but truly, I love cava with all of my heart. Go to the actual website.
Yeah, I love cava. I love all the options that I can put inside my bowl.
I love cava. I love cava, but hate all the waiting, ordering online, so that I keep waiting. I'd rather cook at home. No, I'd rather order cava than
Hold on.
Then order a protein and put it in a bowl.
Hold on.
I love cava.
Hold on.
Are you doing
Hold on.
Are we gonna get flagged?
I don't think so.
I think we are.
Who cares? Honestly, worth it. Worth it for this.
Is it?
Yeah, because the video doesn't go away. We just can't make ad money. Who cares?
Ad money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rolling in that shit. Cheers. We're rolling in that shit, by the way. Yeah. Hey, cava.
It's about cava.
I love cava. That dinner last night was awfully crazy. I had it twice. I had a bowl with rice and chickpeas and even chicken. I ate it in 3 bites and then I said, can I have some more? So I ordered some more, baby girl, and then I said to you, I love cava, but I hate eating. I love to eat cava with all the new toppings. Chicken, beef, and also fish. I don't know if they serve fish, but I love cava. I love cava, and I love tahini. I love the pita chips that they put on it. I love the side of the pita as well. And I even love the lemonade. I love cava.
Wow.
Was that worth it?
That was worth it for sure.
Was that worth it for us not to make 50 cents?
Yeah, I love cava, but hey, when did...
Yeah, you have to do your verse.
Yeah, I love cava, but hey, when it's soggy. That's why I eat it right away instead of leaving in the fridge. I can eat a whole bowl in one single sitting. Even if it's chicken, I love cava.
For all of my non-American friends, cava is chipotle. It is kind of like Chipotle. I'd say it's better. It is better. But make it Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
And then you can also do like half greens, super greens with half grains. Like that shit fucking slaps. It's good.
Wait, what's your... Is it just your classic email?
Probably. So then Kyle left, Michael left, and I got to go up to my hometown and spend some time at my parents' house for a week because I got my
Gums
grafted. Yay! I got my gum grafted.
Okay, what is that exactly? Like what?
It is when they cut a piece of gum off the top of your roof.
From the roof of your mouth.
Roof of your mouth.
Up here.
Yep. What is that? No, that's not gum. That must be skin.
Yeah, it's gotta be something like gum if they're sewing it on your gums.
And they scrape it off. And then they sew it on top of this. And then your body's so cool that it actually morphs into new gums. So that's what I had these done in the summer. These done right now. They're still swollen. I feel like I'm talking weird.
You're not.
No?
No.
I feel like I'm talking weird. And
You always talk weird.
okay, well. And so I still have the remnants of a black eye and a black cheek. I had a bunch of bruising happening. And turns out that isn't normal. It's just what happened to me twice. Because I went into the doctor to get the stitches out and they went, ooh. And I said, what? Doesn't everyone look like they're a zombie when they come and do the thing? I said, nope. And I said, okay.
Okay.
And I got to really just like chill on my parents' couch and think about and reflect about like my career and my life and if there's a point to any of it.
Preach.
If life is really long and, just thinking about like, wow, how do my parents just like do this shit every day? And how does thinking work? And like,
wow,
how do eyeballs see? And like,
really like philosophical shit.
Yeah, type of like existential type of stuff.
You're on your existential type beat.
And then I and then I lost a couple pounds.
Existential type beat.
Jesus Christ. And then I I feel like I'm smiling different too. It makes me not want to smile. And what else happened?
Do you think that
got some good dad mom time and watched Entourage? What's up?
Nothing. I was gonna say, you think that mindset that you were in up there, I feel like that's not just, I feel like that's just what happens when you get bored now. Is that just where boredom goes? You
or everyone?
I feel like it's kind of with like a lot of people.
I feel like that's not, no, because I'm not really bored. Like I was watching stuff and I was
different.
like,
I mean boredom in the sense of just like, yeah, sure. No, I don't know.
No, I think that's just where I'm at in my life, where I am in a bit of a, no, I wouldn't say I'm in a rut, but.
You're in a rut?
No, just, sometimes when those thoughts, it's a thought pattern. So when you start having those thoughts, then they really come up a lot because you're just stuck in that loop. But really, life is about having fun and have fun, and who cares, right?
That's when everyone starts cheering.
Be nice and have fun.
Sorry, I'm building my bowl, so you're gonna
build your bowl, King.
You're gonna have to keep talking.
So, anyways, it really wasn't that deep. Did I cry a few times? Yeah, but in a way that now I feel, much better. I feel like I'm just so lucky, and I need to remember that, and I do remember that, but I just need to enjoy what I'm doing. I think the internet has kind of, not that anyone's turning on us, but like, some shit, because the more followers you have, the more haters you're going to have, And that's okay. I think I'm just like, we were in such a groove for a while there, video-wise, and now we're kind of just like, we're not robots. We're not, everything is going to be a banger. We're just out of pocket. Like, we're in the pocket, now I'm kind of out of the pocket, but whatever, we can get back in it whenever. And it's not that deep, and yeah, I guess just like, I just want to, it just started becoming work, which is okay because we're so lucky that it is work, but also.
Are you writing a book? This is so like, everything you're saying is so profound.
Shut up. I'm not saying that. Anyways, then I watched Entourage season 1. And I want to watch season 2.
Now she in a whole different mood.
I have another story after this, but
we have
so much to catch up on, you guys.
She in a whole different mood. That laptop is like it's like the size of you, that laptop. Yeah, I used to get that way when I would go home a lot, just because I'm out of my element here, where I would get there and be so, yeah, I don't know. I would just like be able to kind of look at everything that's going on in my life from a different perspective somehow. Does that make sense? You're not even listening.
I am.
Okay.
I literally am.
You got to listen and make your bowl.
I'm actually actively doing that.
Okay. So let me read yours first. Veronika gets the Greens and Grains bowl. Saffron basmati rice, traditional hummus, tzatziki, grilled chicken, fiery broccoli, pickled onions, tomato and cucumber, crumbled feta, lemon, herb tahini, hot harissa vinaigrette, splendid greens, free side pita. Now,
that's right.
I like the Grains bowl.
You're bowl king.
And I love the saffron basmati rice, the crazy feta, the harissa, the traditional hummus, the grilled chicken, the fiery broccoli, the Persian cucumber, the crumbled feta, the lemon herb tahini, the hot harissa vinaigrette, the free side pita, and then I also add falafel to the bowl.
Wow.
I add falafel to the bowl.
I'm going to add avocado.
Okay. I'll do it for you right now.
Actually, it's okay.
Okay.
I regret. Do I get that new? I'm such a creature of habit.
Yep, you're gonna get it because
fine.
We said that was the thing that we're gonna do.
Okay, we're gonna do it. And you're gonna do the rest, yeah? Because you can talk and you can do whatever. So then, what I was gonna say is that. What were we talking about before? Now I have my big story.
It's all right. We're gonna get into hot takes. What's your big story?
How I got here?
What the fuck?
What?
You can tell that.
Okay. I'm talking a lot.
Oh, that's
we have a lot to catch up on. So So, literally, okay, listen to this, mate. I chose to live in New York because it is an hour flight from Toronto. Closer to home, right? Easy. I get to work in Toronto. I get to work here. I get to do the thing. I get to I get to see my family. I get to whatever.
Canadian. You get to be there.
So then it's time for me to go home. This is on Wednesday. It's time for me to go home. I show up to the airport 4 p.m. for my 6 o'clock flight. My dad drives me. We're driving, and I get a text 10 p.m. The flight's been moved to 10 p.m. I'm like, holy shit, okay, well, okay, I guess I'm just going to hang out, whatever, or maybe I'll go to a friend's house. But then I was like, I'm just going to go by the time I get through. And
get lines to memorize, all that good stuff.
All that great stuff. So then I get to the airport, and this lovely woman is like, this becomes a main, let's call her Jessica. What becomes, she's going to become a big character.
Okay.
She goes, oh my gosh, I can just put you on this flight at 6:30. I was like, perfect. Sure, I'll just switch you over. Thank you so much, Jessica. You're the best. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Tags the bag. I put it through the machine. It scans it. Adios. So then it goes. Adios is also an inside joke, and I just did that, and I don't even think you know that joke.
I have zero clue what that's from.
Side story. That Mariah, who I talked about, my best friend, she was auditioning for this like cat in a animated series, and they give you lines for a song usually, and you have to make up the melody. And she's like, guys, we're like at dinner or something, and she's like, I recorded this thing today, and I need you to listen to it. And it's like, I'm the cat with a magic plan. I'm the cat with a magic hand. And at the end it goes like, adios, right? And I think she was supposed to say it. She goes, adios. And we this has been like 5 years. And every time she's like, adios, like it's her.
You guys just say bye like that now?
Oh yeah, it's her amazing. It's so funny.
That's good.
And anyways, so then I'm waiting, I'm hanging out, and things start to get a little wobbly. Okay, now 6:30 has become 7:30. I'm switching gates every half hour. I'm going from A6 to A11 to A21 to. And I want to I like to go to the gate, and I like to hang.
Did you get to gate A24 by any chance?
Not yet, but my agent's working on it.
Soon.
Thanks. And so I'm going through I'm waiting, and again, I look crazy. I have a black eye and whatever. And then it becomes 8:30 or no, 7:38. It becomes 8. Time to board. So I get on the flight. My girl Jessica's there because you know how they come to the thing?
Yeah.
When they come to the back. Yeah, come to the back.
What? Excuse me?
Come to the back. Yeah,
what is that?
Come to the back. Yeah, come to the back. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that from something, or you just made that up?
No, that's a song. It's like a TikTok thing.
Okay.
Come to the back.
Yeah.
I hate the way I'm smiling. I'm like, not
It's fine.
smiling.
It's fine. It's great.
It's so swollen. So then I go, and I just had a fear. I literally was like, oh, it's so swollen. And then I'm like, wow, what if it never becomes unswollen?
Will you tell the dang story?
Sorry.
You're turning to Kyle here.
Then I
You get on me so hard about taking forever to tell
Well,
the story.
this is a long story. So then I'm on the flight, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, and Kyle was picking me up. I was like, I'm going to be there like an hour, whatever. Perfect. This is your captain speaking. Yeah, it looks like we have some technical difficulties, so everyone needs to, we'll be canceling the flight, so everyone get off.
It's like this. It doesn't do that, does it?
No.
This is your captain speaking. We are actually going to have to cancel this flight. There's some major delays with the plane. This plane's covered in ice.
Yeah.
We can't figure out how the fuck to get the ice off this goddamn plane.
No. This isn't the ice. This is just technical difficulties.
This is just technical difficulties with the aircraft. Everybody's going to have to please exit the aircraft as we figure out how to fix this. We're not going to be able to board with any of this surrounding us. And if you do decide that we're going to be going on, and if that's at the end of the day, so please everyone board carefully, and thank you for choosing Delta.
Perfect. How are we going to find out when it's here, by the way?
You'll get a text.
I don't have my phone on me.
Why?
Because it's in the other room, apartment. What do you want me to do?
Just keep telling your story. Keep telling your story.
I'll go get after and then you can talk. So then I get off and I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. So I'm in the line because everyone's freaking out now. And so I get in the line. Then we go to, I get to the front. They're like, okay, it's leaving in like now. So run to A6. I was at like A21 and we'll put you on there. And I was like, I have baggage. They're like, great, yeah, we'll send it there. I was like, okay, great. Run to the thing, get on the flight there. I'm like, woo! Everyone's like cheering because everyone's like, a lot of people got on the flight. They're like,
finally,
woo! Like finally, yes. Oh my god, we're sitting there. Oh, we're so excited. We're so excited to have you on the flight, everybody. We are gonna get to New York in just a matter of minutes. Here, we're getting off of the thing, and everybody's okay. We're gonna go on with some snacks. I'm sure everybody's hungry and some drinks. They do the thing. It's your captain speaking. So we're actually going to cancel the flight. It has begun to snow, so we are going to cancel the flight. No worries. So, and everyone literally goes, no. By the way, like I was on 2 flights. Some people were on 3 that just kept getting canceled. Then I get...
That's never happened to me. I've never been on a plane and then they're like, hey, actually...
Neither have I. Delta, by the way.
Okay, that's nothing to do with...
Delta, by the way.
That has nothing to do with Delta.
So then I go to... Then I'm like, great. So they're going to do the same thing, right? Put us on some new flights, whatever. All of a sudden, I'm walking with the crowd. I'm in customs. I'm at the Canadian border again. Like I already crossed in because you cross in Canada at the airport.
Which is strange.
I like it.
It's just weird. It's not like that everywhere. It's just
but it's because we're sisters.
Sure, like it, whatever. It's just weird still.
So then I go back to Canada. They're like, how long are you gone? I was like, fucking 15 minutes. No, I wasn't. But like, however long. Like, I haven't left. Motherfuckers. So I get back in. I'm at the luggage. How would my luggage be there? I didn't go anywhere. I was on 3 different flights. Then I walk through. I'm at like the Tim Hortons and Wendy's at the airport, the beginning of the airport where my dad dropped me off.
Did you get Timbits?
Jeez, of course not. I was like, at this point, it's like 11 p.m. or no, 10 p.m. I don't even know what's going on, what's happening. So I ran up to Delta. I'm talking to the girl. I'm like, what is going on? They're like, we have to rebook. I was like, okay, like now? And they're like, no. They're like, there's no more flights tonight. And I was like, awesome. Texting my friends, seeing if anyone's awake. Then I finally, she books me on a flight at 8 in the morning the next day. And it's usually 2 hours for international, right? Jesus. And then I'm like, okay, like how do I get my baggage? She's like, you should have got it at the thing. And I was like, no one talked to me. I don't even know where I was. Like, I was alone. I don't know what. She's like, oh, well, you're going to have to go back. Go to the information center. Go to the information center. 3 floors down. Kilometer walk. No one's there. I'm calling the thing. I'm like on the phone with... I'm like pissed off now. Like I am mad. I go all the way back up. I say, no one's there. Jessica.
It's Jessica again.
Jessica.
She's back.
They were all rock stars, I'll say. So first off, the lady that booked me on the flight, then like that was unreal. Like lots of people had to wait till Friday to fly out. So which is 2 days after that. So then I'm like talking to Jessica and I'm like, I don't know where my bag is. Like, she's like gone on her walkie-talkie. She's like, do we find this bag? Do we see this bag? No. She's like, you know what? We're going to go get it. We walk down. We go to the thing. Not there. We go to the other thing. Not there.
What thing?
Or where the baggage claim.
Oh, okay.
International, domestic, not there. No problem. It's now becoming 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Not to be seen. I go back up to Delta with her. She's doing her thing. She goes, I don't even know. I'm just waiting at this point. I don't even know what I'm doing. So at this point, I'm going, okay, I'm going to get a hotel from the place because they need to give us hotel vouchers. So they gave us hotels. Amazing. But it's also 12. My flights, I have to be up at 5 a.m. to go back to the airport. Motherfuckers. So then I hear Jessica on the walkie. We found Veronica's bag. She comes up with the bag by herself with my giant bag, sweating. She's like, I got you your bag. She helped me the whole way through.
So you didn't tell me that.
Oh, she was amazing. Amazing. We gave her a round of applause after because it was like, this woman deserves everything. Deserves an award. And her manager. Everyone was great.
And she works at
Delta.
That's right.
Canadian, whatever. Great.
Wanted to happen on Spirit Airlines. Tell you that much.
That's true. And then I go down to go find this, what's it called? Like shuttle. I go on a it turns out they come every half hour. No worries there. It's now 1:30. Get to the hotel. I'm waiting in the line because there's a giant line because there's a million of us to get the hotel room. Go back up. 3 hours of sleep before I have to leave. Slept in my clothes. Didn't brush my teeth. Woke up, put on the exact same clothes.
Well, you just said you didn't take off.
Okay, I took off my sweater and I slept in my bra.
Okay.
Did you want to hear that?
No, you just said you slept in your clothes. So you wouldn't put on the same clothes if you were.
Then I go back down. Airport.
Yeah.
Security, you get the whole thing. Customs, everything. Then I'm on the flight and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And I'm sleeping. I'm like, I couldn't have looked worse. I'm like, and I hear, because I was like, I'm just going to sleep until we land. Okay, thank you everybody we are just gearing up to land here in Detroit. Welcome to Detroit, everybody.
It's almost right. They would have said it like this though. They'd been this.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we have begun our initial descent into the Detroit area. We're going to be coming around collecting any garbage. Please put your seat backs up, tray tables into their right positions. And thanks for flying Delta.
So
that's what they would have done.
At this point,
we've begun our initial descent.
That's good. I'm looking out the window and it is my villain origin story.
Mm-hmm. She's about to land in Detroit.
Black eye. And I was about to make, I couldn't even make that joke.
They were about to drop you off right with Eminem on 8 Mile Road.
And
in Detroit.
I was like, okay. So someone's not coming out alive on this flight. And who's it gonna be? I turn into the Joker.
But then you landed in New York.
And then I landed in New York and I was fine. And then you picked me up
and everything's good.
And we kissed and it was great.
No, that might have been
you said, I miss you so much.
That might have been you hallucinating.
I said, I missed you so much. You said, I missed you so much.
That might have been you hallucinating.
You said, I'm ready to try now. And I said, I want to try. I want to try. I want to do it. And you said, you said, I don't like you like that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but I like you like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'll be your flying angel. That was my story. I hope it wasn't boring.
This is episode 24.
5.
I think 24.
I think 25.
I think 24.
Okay.
Right?
Do you want me to get my phone, by the way?
I was going to say episode 24.
What an intro.
Huh?
What an intro.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get my phone.
It's also been like 45 minutes.
Absolutely, it has.
Okay, you go
We
get your
have so much
phone.
to catch up on.
You go get your phone.
You talk.
I will.
Kyle now.
Now you're mine.
It's been an hour.
No, it hasn't.
Literally.
No, it hasn't.
It's literally been an hour.
Go
54 minutes.
Go get us. Jeez, Louise. You see what I have to deal with, you guys? She gets on me about telling a story. God. And then does that whole shebang. My trip after Toronto was awesome. I went home to Cincinnati, then I went to Nashville. Nashville's a really cool little city. 0 income tax in the state of Tennessee. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, it's travel shit is always, I don't know. I actually really hate traveling and flying and just the whole process of everything. I don't like being in, actually I kind of like airports. They're kind of like malls, but they're not that, whatever. Are you ready to
Yes.
get into thanking
Let's thank some people,
some people?
everybody. Yeah. Yes.
Connery,
Is it going to email me when it's here?
it'll text. Connery,
Okay.
Cue
Cue
the
the
music.
music. Cue the music. The music. The music. The music. The music. The music. Woo!
and who is that? What language do they speak? Please. I'm just a gnome. I don't understand the words you say.
What do you?
I wonder if maybe you could,
What? Help you?
well, you see,
I've never done that in my entire life, you see. I sold my soul to the devil many years ago.
and what, in return for what?
In return for 20 quid.
20 quid.
Oh, that's right. 20 quid.
I say that's not that much.
What's this?
Wait, don't
Your
read that.
diary.
Do not read that.
You pussy. Are you a chicken?
I'm not a chicken, I'm a
Bark,
gnome.
bark, bark. Are you a big pussy chicken?
I'm just a gnome.
Are you a little pussy of a chicken?
I'm just a gnome.
Read it out loud, twerp.
Sorry, it's just a name of, well, I've been traveling, you see.
Your girlfriends,
No, I've been traveling with a brigade of
your boyfriends.
quite the motley crew, you could say. I'll tell you the names. It's, well, Sarah Dahlstrom, Lucy Walker-Cox, Finn Bruce, Zan, Ashlyn, Jamo Yamo, Ayo Peepoo Sponsor, Lily One of One, Aaron Ruggiero, Carson, Katie Chase, Nelson Brooks, Eric Berg, Hayden Kuhn, Bella Pradica, Charlie, Adrian Dubicki, Carlotta Ossenberg, Sophia Karankowski, Kelly Beach, Hot Sauce Haley, Dana Crasement, Manso Wisa, Louis, Billiam, Haley Jeffers, Bad Six, Susie Alvarez, Martin Legrand, Bellstone, A. Diddy, Anastasia, Lowly, Coco, Mia Babadia, Andre Sanchez, Jenny, Jack Bloor, Andrew Navarro, Laura Strelitz, Holden McGroin, Madeline Van Note, Bob Sacamano, Half Mine Riley, Kaylee Lang, Hannah Newsom, Newson, Dios for Reals, Daniel Venard, Poppy Davies, Stink, Ray, Emily Faith, Willie 101, Arthur, Emma, Favi, Mason, Abugarbia, Caspian McAllen, Lil Lizard, Antonio Mora, Hannah Enderson, Josiah, Maggie Moran, Mackenzie, Troy, and Haley Coleslaw.
Who the fuck is that?
These are me noblest.
And these is a little knife right to the throat. If you don't
wanna
give me
dare.
20 quid right now,
I don't have 20 quid.
what do you have then, little gnome?
I've got nothing. I'm just a gnome traveling along his way.
Nothing?
Oh no! It will be next to
My knights, please carry on without me.
To be continued.
End scene.
Okay. That is how you do it.
This is how we do it. Let's get to some questions.
This is how we do it. Okay.
You
ready for this? Ooh, Ray wants to know, what's the strong... Oh, Q&A. We got to cue the Q&A music.
Sorry, I keep...
Get off of there.
I'm checking if the order coming.
It's coming at like 8:30. We got time. Q&A music was playing. God, those leaves. All right. Ray wants to know, what's the strongest memory either of you have associated with a song that was playing at the time of the memory? What do you got? The song is playing, so it can't just be like, oh, the song makes me think of this or whatever. The song's playing and something happened while the song was playing.
I feel like my first slow dance song
There you go.
was even when I dream of you, a stranger thing will never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss it then. Even when I close my eyes. That one.
Yeah.
That was yours.
The first one that comes to mind, I was listening, which really sucks that this is the memory associated with this song. I was listening to the song is called Forever One, and it's the Cashmere Cat remix.
Okay.
It's a Hudson Mohawk song, Cashmere Cat remix. I was listening to it driving to an internship that I had at the time. I had 2 jobs and an internship. I was in college, and it was finals week of college, and it's like 8 a.m.
Where were you?
New Orleans, driving. And I'm listening to the song, and it's really calm and kind of like a quieter song, whatever. And I
Which one is that one?
Dum, 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 yeah. So I was listening to that, and I ran a red light and got T-boned in my car. And obviously unintentionally ran the red light. Completely my fault. I'll take full responsibility for the car accident. Nobody was hurt, thank God. But yeah, that song is associated with a car accident. And also, I went back to the spot. There's a light, and there's like half a block and then another light.
Right.
The half a block forward, that light was green. And I was just looking at that one and didn't even see that there was this other light that was red, and just right through it.
Zoinks.
Going like not fast, like 15 miles an hour. But the car that hit me was going, they were cooking. All right. John wants to know, what would your strategies be if you were on Survivor? I'm seeing a lot of wimps on this season.
I know. There's this one guy who kept crying and he got voted off. Thank God.
Yeah.
I have to catch up, actually.
I don't know much about Survivor, but I think my strategy would just be being like the honest kind of like team player.
You can't.
I don't think I would do a lot of conniving.
You have to.
Really?
You have to.
You have to.
You have to. You have to lie. There's usually about 5 people on in your tribe, and they're definitely the person that you're gonna vote off is gonna talk to you at some point in the day, and they're gonna go, "Are you gonna vote for me?" You have to go, "No."
What if I say, to be honest, yeah, I think I might.
Well, then you're a bad player because then you're giving away everyone's.
But what if
you
I like
can't.
him and I'm like, people don't fuck with you. You need to step your shit up if you don't want to get voted off.
That actually did happen, but you can't do that every week.
All right.
Okay, I think mine would be like, yeah, I think I'd be a bit. I would get along with her. I think I'd be kind of shy, and then slowly I'd come out of my shell and
like,
kill.
You think you would be shy intentionally, like you would hold back?
I just am that way, kind of at the
and then you
beginning.
would strike.
Yep.
Okay.
Be a smaller personality rather than a big one.
Alex has a question for Kyle. Have you personally experienced benefits from your cold shower taking, or do you do them more because you've heard they're good for you? More of the latter of those two. However, like I haven't experienced anything that to me feels like a real physical benefit besides the immediate way that I feel when I get out of the shower. And maybe I can... No, I was gonna say maybe I can like endure cold a little bit more, but I don't think so really.
I don't think you ever get used to it as the...
But I like doing it because of how much I don't want to do it every time. Like it's, when I'm in the shower, sometimes it's nice, like after a run or something like that. But typically if it's just like a morning shower and it's just ice cold in there, I just do it because I'm like forcing myself to do something that I don't want to do, which I think helps with other parts of my life and other things that I have to do that maybe I don't really want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, as in, yeah, I think just doing the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Doing things you don't want to do or being
So
scared
all.
of things. That's great.
Coco-
Overcoming.
Coco says, Veronika, do you have any desire to join SNL cast? Formerly or presently?
Formerly, I would love, oh my God.
Like, did you in the past? Like, was it like a big thing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I would have loved to be on the show. I don't know if I would want to now. It's a big question of mine, but maybe not. I don't know.
It is tough
Yeah, it's a tough one.
because it's just that it's that thing. It's SNL. It's like
the stamp.
Yeah,
it is
exactly.
it's the big, like everyone understands what that is. And that means you're, for a comedian, wow, then that's huge. Now, with all the things that I'm doing and the agency I have over my career and my day to day, and I don't know. I don't know if I would do it, but it'd be really hard to like audition, do that process, get offered, and then say no. That's
crazy.
where I'm like, do I even audition this year? We'll see. Yeah, but obviously it's an honor and a great privilege, and we have a lot of friends who are on it. But
And we love them.
and we love them, and but it also looks crazy hours, and I can't.
Oh my God, I can't imagine that.
I already am like,
Yeah.
and imagine just doing that there all the time. I would see how it goes.
But you get to meet Travis Scott.
Please. Hi, Travis.
If
Hi,
the
Travis,
three of
I know your
you,
music.
Lil Lizard wants to know, if the three of you, including Michael, of course, were horror movie character tropes, who would you be?
Oh, it's a good one. I
I've-
would be first killed.
Oh, you think so? I was going to say, I think I would be like
Oh, you know what? I'd
kind of
be
like
last
funny
killed.
guy who's like, guys, there's nothing to worry about.
I think
I would be that
Michael would
guy?
be first killed.
No.
Yes,
Really?
because he'd be goofy. He'd be like the jock. That's like the silly jock. He's like, yeah, what? Guys, let's just go fuck bitches. And then, not that Michael's that way in his real life, but I feel like he'd be like
You
that.
think he would be that guy?
Yeah. And then be like, and then kill. And then,
And everyone would be like,
and then I would be like, kind of like, guys, like, I'm scared, Kyle. I'm actually scared. And you're like, then that's when you go, there's nothing to worry about. I promise I'll always be here for you. And you're like, we're like walking around or something. And I'm like, okay, well, or go check what that noise is. And that's when you get killed.
I go check.
Zoink.
So I'm like courageous and brave
And then I would be
and willing to
the
risk
hot-
my life
Yeah.
for everybody
And then
else's.
I would be like the hot lead who's like running around. My tits are bouncing as I'm running away. Ah! And I'm getting like sprayed with water. I'm like, oh my God.
Or blood.
And then I'd be lost.
You think that's how it would go?
The woman's always lost.
Not always. Have you seen The Descent?
No.
We should watch that.
Have you seen The Descent?
We should watch that. It's full female cast.
Damn.
And they go caving.
And they go crazy.
They go caving.
And they on their periods. They on their periods, and they won't stop texting their boyfriends.
No. There's just some really scary stuff in there. Okay. Thank
everybody.
you
We love you, we
for
love you, we
being
love
with
you.
us. This
We're
is our
back.
first time back here in these chairs, these darn chairs in 3 weeks. Something like that, because we
2 weeks, I think. But
banked some episodes.
Yep.
But
But we're
man,
back.
does it fucking feel good.
and we're back on track, and we're going on tour. Please
so if you
check
haven't
out
already,
yeah.
cop some tickets. There is not that many left.
No.
To be honest. The Brooklyn
get 'em.
show is this week. The Nashville show is next weekend, or this weekend, I guess, if you're listening on Monday, which you are, because that's when these come out. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Each show is really going to be different. Like if you saw the Manhattan show at City Winery, the show at Brooklyn Safe House is going to be quite different.
Quite different.
Brooklyn Safe House. Did I just say Brooklyn Safe
did.
House?
It's
The Bell House.
The Bell House.
I'm thinking of a damn bar.
You are.
I got something on my mind.
Mama need a cocktail.
I got something on my
Mama need a
mind.
margarita.
And it rhymes.
It's Friday. It's Friday night.
And it rhymes with Bakila.
And it rhymes with and as always, subscribe, comment.
If only
you
if it's
want
nice.
more of this-
Comment only if it's nice.
Almost if it was nice.
And Spotify follow, YouTube subscribe, and
Bonus.
Patreon stuff is in the bio if you need extra stuff to listen to and watch. And with that, we are signing off.
I'm hungry.